Oh my god. Oh my god. I fucking love this game. What is up, everyone? It is me, OC, the JRPG junkie, and welcome back to more Metaphor Refantazio. If you are new here, if you're clicking on this video, make sure you go watch the first set of videos because you're not gonna know what is going on. And then come back to this one. And when we last left off, a lot of things happened, right? A lot of things. We made our way to the Grand Cathedral to, you know, go witness the Emperor's funeral. Grius had this brilliant idea that he was gonna go, like, murder Luis, and obviously that was gonna go perfectly fine, right? I mean, of course, that was gonna go perfectly fine. Oh, wait, he's dead. How did he die? Because, the castle ended up being, see if I can see, there it is. Yeah, the castle ended up being raised from the ground, and at the bottom was a face with people's faces on it, as you can see, and it turned out to be the old emperor or old king, and he said that, hey, you know, whoever's the most popular in however much time is going to be the new king. Huzzah, yes, and anyone who gets in the way of that is going to die, and that's how Grius died, because, you know, he had to die. And then we ended up making our way to this thingy to get the scepter of the emperor, of the king, or whatever it is, because it's super powerful, and Luis wants it, and he sent the necromancer, and the necromancer had skeletons, and oh my god, that was a lot. Oh. But we actually were introduced to Hulkenberg here, and yeah, she is a former knight of the Royal Guard, former knight of the Emperor / Prince. She was very close with Grius, and yeah, so she's got a little bit of a bone to pick with Luis now too. So she joined our party, and yeah, that's where we left off. You know, it's crazy because in a previous episode, I talked about how I was really upset that Grius didn't get a transformation. It actually dawned on me, I want to say maybe a couple episodes ago, probably when I got back to the city, that he's gonna die. I'm like, that's the only reason that he didn't get a transformation, is he's going to die. And so the death flag started kind of going up for me, and it became super predictable. I'm gonna be totally honest, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? He's dead. We're sad. We're big sad. Obviously, everyone's sad. But now we have to go here and fight that necromancer and his skeletons and save the world and whatever. So we're about to do that. But first, I want to go talk to some people, see what they're all saying about this crazy shit. Oh, by the way, I've been just in a complete withdrawal from this. Like, I'm having withdrawals from this game. I haven't played in a week after all that insanity. Jesus Christ. All right, Hulkenberg, what do you got to say? Well, free Alsace from his dying regrets, for his highness' sake as well. Sure. And Stroll, what do you got? I'm worried about Maria, but let's do what we can for now. Maria's fine. She's a big girl. She can handle herself, right? I mean, just her daddy's dead. Whoa, wait, what's this? Hold on. Mysterious incident which proves the Constitution. Increase max hit points by 5. What? This is permanent? Rare aromatic wood with mind-clearing aroma increases archetype experience by 100. I think I've read that before, so maybe that's not new. Talisman slightly augments toughness, endurance +3. All right. There's so many conversations around me.
What is it?
What the hell's wrong with that rock? It's got people's faces growing on it. It's creepy.
So irreverent.
You dare call it such a thing? I'll have you know it's the biggest face on there is this Eminence Sanctifus Forden. There seem to be faces of people supported by citizens across the country. Just as His Majesty in the sky said. In other words, perhaps the faces you see here are people who've gained the public trust. Trust, you say? Stroll, what are you doing? Stroll, you need to chill out. What are you doing? Stroll. He's like running. He's just like, fuck, get me away from this place. Oh my god, I need to get out of here. Oh my god. Trust, you say? How utterly ludicrous. As if Stroll could never... I'm so fixated on Stroll right now, as if Luis could ever gain enough support to be on par with his eminence. Forget the rock. It's safe for us to be here. The human backing is far creepier.
What in tarnation's going on?
Disgusting human. Are the officials really leaving the corpse to rot? What happens if it... Oh, Clorceri, how has the Majesty funeral come to this?
Look at that.
People are in an uproar.
You little bastard, you.
Stroll, are you good? Stroll, do you need help? Stroll, do you need assistance? Stroll, are you okay? Stroll, what's going on? Stroll, how did you get back there? Stroll, it was good knowing you, buddy. It was good knowing you. All right, quick save. Stroll's back. We're good. We're all right. All right. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. All right, we checked one of the things last night, but let's check the human. We didn't do that yet. Came to see the human. Came to see that monster. Don't come crying for me if you regret it. That's the human Luis cast aside. It's so creepy. Oh, I'm starting to feel sick. Let's get out of here. Oh, I forgot to mention in my recap, sorry, I'm a bit scatterbrained. I was just super excited to get back in this. So yeah, during the Emperor's funeral, Luis just kind of dropped from the sky like an absolute G and like interrupted the funeral, and that's, you know, declared that, you know, he's gonna be the Emperor and all this other stuff, and that's kind of what set off this chain of emotion. I know that's probably a pretty big event for me to skip during my recap, but it's all right, it's all right.
Incredulous.
All right, so let's get this show on the road. I guarantee we're gonna get a Hulkenberg transformation, and I hope it's as badass as Stroll's. So yeah, man, this game is just crazy. It's so good. No lookouts I can see, but we'll be scattered going in or out of the cathedral as we please.
Well,
It's so quiet, kind of creepy.
even so,
Rather avoid disturbing the dead, but we cannot let that stop us here. Yeah, no, we'll be fine.
I'm worried.
I'm worried about the people left in the Grand Cathedral. Hey, it's Moore. Moore, what are you doing here?
Oh, where was I?
Feel Moore's presence. Yeah, let's go. Can we do? I don't know. We need the healer archetype. That's right. I totally forgot about that.
Do make yourself at home.
Yeah. Do I have any money? Probably not. Nope. I still need 650. Oh, we got I think we have a new thing. A magic formula apparently written on the by the king, the royal magic, but it's written in a language I can't read. At the end of the document it says is the word Osi, according to my name. Just to be sure, the royal magic is spelled that got invoked at the royal funeral, and this is its formula?
Yes.
It does seem to be the case. Put another way, the king had a detailed plan to ensure how things would play out before Luis's hand. Kind of a stupid plan if it involves giving your son's murderer a chance to take the throne. I don't see the logic. In the 785 years that Urhonia has endured, there's only been a few instances where the king invoked this magic. A strong desire of some sort of surely spurred this decision. I believe there's still secrets to be found, a reason that a script exists, for the name and drawings in the end.
Grant me a moment.
What a strange feeling I'm getting. Now that I consider it again, I feel as if I've seen this somewhere before. Why would I feel this way? It's certainly not a language used anywhere in the kingdom. Are you okay? Indeed, it certainly seems there's much I cannot recall.
Adieu.
Should you learn anything new, I appreciate very much if you share it with me. Please examine the scroll whenever you've learned the truths. So, and by the way, I wanted to touch on this just real quick. So I've been kind of, you know, a lot of my videos I joke around and whatnot, and a big reason for that is I genuinely love the fucking shit out of this game. I'm not kidding. So I've been kind of not giving my thoughts and opinions on certain things, or giving more contextualized discussion around some of the things that I'm seeing in the game. So I'm going to try to do a better job of that. So just to let you guys know. All right, let's get going here. Strolly, got anything to say? Let's head to the cathedral. We're going after that necromancer. I'm going to catch him for Gria's sake as well. Yeah, man, let's go do it. Guy was a little weird looking. You know, I thought the goth emo thing was gone. You know, I mean, I kind of have the emo hair, but yeah, I thought that was dead a long time ago. Hulkenberg, what you gotta say? Just as I thought, the area is yet to be sealed off. We should be able to enter through here. Yeah, I think so. All right, let's go.
Look.
This path leads back to the entrance of the Grand Cathedral. Security should be lighter than it is at the front.
Ready?
Are you ready? Ah, okay. So we have like a dungeon timer thing. I wonder what that means. Huh. Yep, let's go. Let's enter. The way straight ahead.
Doesn't it seem like...
Downright eerie in here. Much too quiet in here. No choice but ourselves to move on. This is the only way
Let's
left
hurry.
open to us. Area's clear. Let's hurry.
Onward.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. I'm ready. I'm ready, willing, and able. Let's go. No? Okay. Well, that means we got locked doors. What about this? I'm probably gonna have to get a key. Okay. Seems like a big open room in front of me.
Wait.
Oh god. Oh, but mines were. What did you sense? I don't know, but I got a feeling. Hold. Wait a moment. Wait a moment. There's got to be some. I feel like there's got to be something. Something I'm missing. I really just have to go straight into a boss fight. I don't feel like I'm ready for this. I feel very, very underprepared. Is there anything? Any secrets? Any goodies? Oh, this is gonna be bad. This is gonna be real bad.
What do you think?
All right, remember everyone. Remember. If you lose, you figure it out.
Yeah.
Right. All right, let's go. Into the thick clouds. Oh, here we go. Oh boy. What kind of nasty shit do we have this time?
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works.
Who the fuck
Good
are you?
for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
Who the hell are you? Bro, what?
I can't be.
No way.
Is that Grius? That's Daddy Grius. Oh boy.
Alsace.
We're fine, we're fine. He remembers us, right? Don't worry. He remembers us. Maybe not. I'm sorry. Grius, look, man. Look. You didn't have to do that.
Alsace, stop it! Don't!
Oh, he just fucking kicked the bitch in the chest.
Why would
The
you
Sparta
die
kicked
for
her.
Revenge of all things. The man I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsace, tell me, please.
Oh, she dead. She fucking dead. That CGI blood. Looks like ketchup on the ground.
Is this the price of my failure then? The prince, for having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail. And now, Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
Oh, I'm coming. I'm coming. That was really stupid of me. I wish I didn't do that. I wouldn't have cared if you died. I'm gonna be totally honest with
The
you.
prince is alive.
Why did I just say that? I shouldn't have said that.
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His Highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I...
Oh, here we go.
Lodestar, who
Here we go.
wanders in solemn duty. O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been
Here we go
broken.
again, baby.
Now choose
Rip out your damn
thy
heart.
path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Oh,
My
shit.
name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the honor guards!
Oh, it's so good every time, man. Every time. It's so good.
I take up arms in my liege's name!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I fucking love this game.
See you freed.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name, with this power, I shall open the way!
This is, I swear to God, I have played Persona 3, Persona 5. I haven't done 4. But those two games that I've played, okay? And they have the same, similar summoning system, whatever. I've said this before. This is so far the first two, Stroll and Hulkenberg, have blown me the fuck away. I cannot tell you or describe to you how fucking good, like, these are so fucking good. I can't, it's just, I can't, this game is incredible. This game is incredible. It's just incredible. Like, this game has me by the fucking balls. It's so good. Like, I've only played, I think, like, maybe 9 hours, 10 hours. And I'm telling you, this is some of the best 10 hours I have played since probably Baldur's Gate 3. And don't get me wrong, this year there's been a lot of great games that have come out. And I enjoyed the shit out of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. But fucking hell, no game has gotten me like this, just invested, man. Just like, oh my God, it's so good. All right, I'm sorry, I'm like gushing about this game. Let's keep going.
Alcest, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Wait, there's two? You've unlocked synthesis skills. Synthesis skills are special cooperative skills available according to the party's channeled archetype. Access them by pressing X on the party member's turn. What is this? In order to perform synthesis skill, a second party member with a specific archetype channeled is necessary. Synthesis skills consume the collaborator's turn icon in addition to the active character's turn icon. So it's, okay, a little risk-reward type thing. You'd probably do big dick damage.
I'm so sorry.
What is happening? So it's me and Stroll. So I wonder if I brought, if I brought the mage one, I wonder what would have happened. She's a knight. Okay. So Magic Guard raises barrier that nullifies one elemental attack for all allies and casters row. Good God. Good God. So, oh my God. That's crazy. So if you're weak, so if you bring somebody to a fight, right, and they're weak to an element, you can just fucking throw that. I mean, granted, it takes a shitload of MP, but my God, I mean, it could save you. Like, it could literally just save you. But let's try jump thrust. Let's do this.
Team up.
Holy fuck.
With royal might!
Oh my God, and it has its own animated scene. What the? This is just 278
In the
damage.
name of justice. After me.
So what happens when I use him? Round slash?
Not the right move. Warrior.
I can't deal with this. This is just Okay. Alright, so she's resistant to physical attacks. Excuse me? Horse-drawn carriage, or carnage, deals heavy physical strike damage to one enemy. Rider of the blade deals heavy physical light damage to one enemy. Increased allies, all allies attacks for 3 turns. So that doesn't. So this doesn't even matter what row you're in. It looks like. Oh my God.
Maybe
So
there's a better
hold on. So maybe let me see if I. No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna try the light damage.
Hold nothing back! Let's do this!
Oh my God, I am on. Oh my God. He's surfing, bro. Oh, and he's weak to it. He's weak. Get on the ground, you bitch. Get on the ground. Oh, I get an extra turn because of it. Oh my God. So it's like, okay, so if I figure it out, I get a turn. Oh, yes. Yes.
For all that we strive
All right,
for.
Knight's Proclamation. Draws enemies' attention, takes out attacks for allies for 1 turn. Certain attacks defy this effect. I wonder what that means. All right.
I stand waiting.
Yeah, I feel you, bro.
Holding back. Perhaps let's make an end of it.
Oh, interesting.
No.
So I wonder. So if I pass,
All yours.
The freedom of a
it goes to
wanderer.
me. Okay,
Greatest
sorry.
power.
I wanted to
You gotta
check.
be sure. We'll do this together.
Oh, I can't do it right now.
No,
All right, because
this won't work.
technically, because I don't
Forward.
have enough.
Falling back.
All right, I'm.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try this. All right, the 118 damage. Perfect.
This is nothing.
Perfect. We're doing good, man. All right. So,
Behold, we stand together. Oh, power of heroes.
so she's gotta. I'm gonna have to get her defense up because if she's like, oh man, I can't. Oh my God. So I wonder. I'm gonna try something.
For all that we strive
I'm gonna
for.
try something. I want to see if this will work.
In the name of justice.
I want to see if this will work.
I shall vanquish evil.
I'm all prepared.
Okay, that sucks.
Not this.
All right, God, I wish I had him. I wish I had him go first. That's okay.
Only a flesh wound.
Okay,
Join with me.
that's
Not
the
this
only
skill.
problem. All right, I'm just gonna whack him.
Now, what's the play?
God, I need my character to go first. Oh, I wonder if I move him to the front, does that change anything?
Well, it's time for some close combat. By this power.
I get it. Okay, no, I do need to use her.
Not yet.
We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Because what I can do is... I'll just heal myself. Yeah, I feel you, Grius. I feel that every day of my life. Every day I wake up before I go to work, I'm just like, oh.
No holding back!
I will fight with pride. I'll get
Alright,
some
I'm gonna have to guard.
Oh, badly wounded. If anyone
Is
heal
that
him.
all?
Stroll can't take any more. Someone heal him. Allies, together.
I really wish my character would go first. I really, really wish my character would go first. Alright, Daddy Grius. Daddy Grius. Let's see. No.
That's not the power of heroes.
Just to make sure that...
I'm not out of this yet.
You're fine. Here.
Hold on. I shall vanquish evil.
You're fine. Just hit him. And I'll heal you.
We can do this.
My thanks.
Only a flesh wound. This is nothing.
Yeah, it's just, so it's just like... It's just really, Yeah, no, the whole point in this
Let
fight
justice prevail.
is just
That all?
have her do this.
In the name of warrior! After me! Something
So
else.
that's the only thing. So it takes
Warrior!
up her turn. So it's very much a it's very much a like you have to kind of strategize it. So like I couldn't get the Seeker to go first, and because I couldn't get Seeker to go first, I didn't really get to do a lot. I figured out his elemental weakness, but because of that, for whatever reason, I couldn't get to him again. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe... Oh, I think I do know. I think I know. I might try this fight again. Maybe like off screen or something. But I might try this fight again, and then I'll figure this out.
Alcest!
His Highness.
You remember him, but you don't remember me? What the fuck is that shit? Grius, what the fuck, man? I thought we were cool.
And Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
I'm just like, nah, man, fuck that. I have to read to her again? I ain't doing this. Fuck you. And I just leave.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Bro, speak for yourself.
Not bad, if I say so myself. I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
It does feel good to be a gangster. Grius's memento. Interesting.
Rest now, Alcest.
Wonder what that is.
We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Oh. Isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling.
I mean, Gallica, it clearly is the same looking crystal. I mean, are you stupid?
Come on. Let's just destroy it.
Ugh. Why do you tell me what to do? Did I even hit that?
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there? On the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met.
You're trusting way too easy, Hulkenberg. Grius pulled a knife on us when we tried to get his trust.
Now, onward.
Yeah, onward.
Tis nothing. Let us go.
It's a flesh wound.
Don't "tis nothing" mean. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
Really? We gotta go back already?
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
We should head back. I say it's up to her. Nah, I think we should head back.
We should head back.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake.
Oh, is she?
She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out.
That's fine. That's just more alone time for me and you, Fabian.
I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look.
Cool. Grius entrusted his belongings to us.
Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as you come back, baby, I'll be perfectly fine.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Louise?
Nah, I really don't want to. Of course I am. Your call. Yeah, no, I'm not saying that to Gallica. I would never say that. Gallica. Honestly, I'm scared, man. I don't want to do this shit. I don't want to do this shit.
I'm afraid.
Nah, man, I'm good.
Well, truth be told, so am I. But I can't let that stop me.
Maybe that you can't let that stop you, Stroll, but it certainly can make it stop me, all right?
You saw what would happen under his rule.
Yeah.
We can't just let him doom this country.
Then we leave for another country. Fuck it.
Thus do you seek Luis's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause?
I mean, I guess. Can you just take my place instead?
I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Luis clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught.
By the way, I'm actually curious if I may read. I'm more than likely I'm going to redo that fight to test two things. Test number one, if my theory on the synthesis thing is correct, meaning, so I use synthesis with her and Stroll, for example. That gets rid of 2, and then my turn pops at that point, obviously. What does that mean that on the next turn, it's gonna come back to the protagonist? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Or, no, because it went to Stroll afterwards. So it was like, it was Hulkenberg and Stroll, and then Stroll went again. And then on the next round, it went to me, if I remember correctly. I wonder if that's what happens. So that's number one. Number two, if I left it up to Hulkenberg, would we continue in the dungeon? And if so, then I'm gonna do that. So
Until the day His Highness, the Prince's life is saved, I will fight through all obstacles.
we'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
I'm down. We'd welcome you. Hope we can count.
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Yeah. You're always You're always good to join. I could always use another waifu on my list.
Truly. Thank you. I shall strive to protect you as you saved me.
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg, the ever-loyal knight, has become your ally.
Then let us be bound in
can
both
we
purpose
shake
and
hands?
trust.
Yep,
My
we're
life
shaking
is your
hands.
shield, and my blade is your strength.
Cool.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the knight. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yeah, I've heard this shit 1,000 times. Looks like we got the handshake.
My very life upon it.
New archetype, the knight. I still gotta get the healer class. Alright, you can now study the knight.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we gotta show her.
Show her what? I don't even remember.
Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable, but unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished.
That mage could be the key to this. I couldn't guess what he aims to accomplish, but if we can capture him, he could lead us straight to Luis.
Doubtless he seeks the royal scepter. 'Tis enshrined in a chamber in the cathedral under a powerful warding seal. Such magic would likely take days of concentration to dispel, even with powers to do so.
You figure that's why he said we've got until the mourning period ends?
Uh-oh.
If it's true, we still have some days until the mourning ends. Leaves us a little time to spare. But what did he mean when he told us to wait for the day of calamity? Just an ominous name for the day he grabs the scepter?
He can tell us himself at the end of a sword. The innkeeper's given her blessing, so we'll use this place as our headquarters for now.
Yeah, probably for the best. It's already gotten late today, so let's reconvene here tomorrow.
Sounds good. I could use some sleep. No, for real, I could really use some sleep. No, Gallica, no.
Do you feel responsible for Gria's
No, I don't. I don't feel... They did it to themselves. There's nothing we could have done. Listen, they did it to themselves, all right? I tried to warn them. I tried to say, hey, this is a stupid idea. Did they listen to me? No. So no, they did it to themselves. There's nothing we could have done.
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
What do you mean you want to? That is what you're saying.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting.
I'm not hurting, man. Maybe I'm in denial. I'm probably hurting. I'm dying on the inside, Gallica. Come hold me with your little hands.
I don't make much of a guide, do I?
Nope.
I can't even give proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
I wish you weren't so useless either. That's me too. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't deal with this fucking game. Oh my God. I can't. Holy shit. Oh. Do I want to be an asshole? I kind of want to be an asshole. I fucking hate you, Gallica. Oh, you're overthinking. You're overthinking. I'll be nice.
Overthinking things.
You're overthinking.
You're right. This isn't like me, is it? Sorry.
I just teared up. Oh my God.
My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
Yeah, you sure can. You useless sack of shit. I could sense Gallica's heartbreak, her trust in her determination. Ah, rank 2.
Gotta gotta focus on the here and now.
Mage
not the
Enlightenment.
past.
Reduces the mag cost of studying them. Oh. Ooh, nice.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
Yeah, I agree. So please don't wake me up.
Let's rest.
Why don't we rest early and prepare for tomorrow? Oh man. Oh man, oh man. We have new stuff in the memorandum. We have new stuff in here. Alright, before we do, oh, we got a lot of new stuff. Oh boy, okay. Let's start with the Raglith Grand Cathedral. An enormous cathedral built in the royal capital around the time Sanctism was established as the state religion. The largest structure in the entire kingdom, it boasts a scale of surpassing any other Sanctus construction. The land on which it was built was the former cemetery of the Ukrainian royal family. The highest point of the building soars past the palace by a large margin. Many feel comparative grandeur cathedral implies that the authority of the Sanctism exceeds that of the royal family, which is nettled more than a few older citizens. Royal Scepter Chamber. Room where the royal scepter is kept, located on the upper floors of the Regolith Grand Cathedral. The chamber exists to safeguard the royal scepter against theft in the event it cannot be in the king's possession for a period of time, as in the case of prolonged illness or death. The doors are sealed with a powerful binding spell that makes it extremely difficult to open unless a specific process is accurately followed. Well, I'm assuming that Luis figured that process out, right? I mean, that only makes sense. He's a crazy skilled mage, so I'm sure he figured out exactly what that is. Mausoleum. Yes, what is a mausoleum? An underground mausoleum that existed before the Grand Cathedral was built. The cathedral was connected to it for the convenience of Sanctus, and there is a passageway through the basement. Few locals know of this path, and most prefer the main entrance than to walk among the dead. Alright. Day of the Hero. An annual holiday on October 27th. Hey, that was just a few days ago. On the Ukrainian calendar, celebrating the three kingdoms of Ukrainian, Oceania, and Montario as one united kingdom, as it remains to this day. More precisely, it celebrates the day the first king of the United Kingdoms was coronated. A titular hero refers to the then king of Ukrainia, who put an end to the Annex War. The former king, Hythlodaeus V, or Hythlodaeus, I forget how they said it. To me, it looks like Hythlodaeus, like the Greek word. The fifth may have chosen this day to mark the end of the struggle for the throne because of historical significance, a momentous day marking the kingdom's rebirth. Day of Calamity. Ominous words uttered in parting by the necromancer, his attempt to alter the Grand Trad somewhat with his magic, but what precisely that might entail remains to be seen. Whatever the truth behind the scheme, he must be stopped at all costs before the chosen day arrives. Magic. Magla Accumulator. Oh yeah, we've seen these. A device that gathers Magla crystals too small for impure for use, refines them into Magla crystals of sufficient quality for the use of in magic igniters. It has a number of open pipes that extend outward and is sometimes accompanied by a floating terminal device, mainly stationed in areas where large amounts of people gather, such as Grand Trad or other large cities. The pipes and floating terminal collect Magla from the atmosphere, though the amount collected is marginal because the technology is new. The quality of the crystals produced are far cry from good, but they are sufficient for igniters and are linked to the increased efficiency in igniter production, which until now has always required the natural crystals. Though unpopular with most of the nobility who see them as an eyesore, they are viewed favorably by most, the main reason being that the crystals produced by signiters can be sold. This alleviates the discontent those who feel deprived for the opportunity to make use of Magla that exists within everyone, as igniters and magic education are too expensive. Alright. Royal magic of the previous king. The late Hythlodaeus V was the king who invoked the royal magic in several hundred... the first king to invoke the royal magic in several hundred years. None could have foreseen the consequences, as it was planned in secrecy and was to be triggered only after his death. its activation threw the capital into chaos. The magic he invoked was peculiar. He called for a competition of the people's support, stating that the crown would be conferred whoever could win the most faith among the populace, regardless of birth or circumstance, at the end of a designated period. In addition, in order to monitor competition, other phenomena appeared, including the royal palace floating into the sky, the giant face of the king peering from behind it, and mysterious stones throughout the kingdom that depict those with the most support. No one yet knows the full extent of his magic. Okay. Face rock. Peculiar giant rocks with candidates' faces on them appeared throughout the kingdom and around the same time the royal magic was invoked. Evidence suggests they were created by the royal magic. The general understanding is the candidates' faces appear in prominence based on the public approval rating, and the rocks constantly alter in response to changes in those rankings. Apparently, candidates higher in ranking take up more of the rock's surface. Necromancer. A man clad in black who appears to be one of Luis's closest aides. Certain physical characteristics suggest he's a half-blood, such as a single claymore horn, the eye of his forehead that doesn't open. It's said he's powerful enough to single-handedly defeat a wave of oncoming soldiers, but what's more terrifying is the ability to magically manipulate the deceased remains into undead soldiers. Using manipulation magic on people's remains is considered highly monstrous act, and mages who engage in it, called necromancers, lose all social standing. To wit, the upper echelons of Grand Trad society were aghast that Luis would leave such a madman unsupervised at all, much less at the royal funeral of the late king. Oh, alright. So we got a little bit of lore on that necromancer. Maria. Maria Elsis, Greece's daughter, part rogue, part Ishkia. She lives at the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad, where Fabian takes care of her. A cheerful and lovable girl, she helps out in the inn at night, but is often discriminated against for being half-blood, resulting in a lack of friends her own age. Oh, okay. Fabian. The beautiful, sexy Fabian. Fabian Voluptuous. Fabian Vulpus. Proprietress of the Hushed Honeybee Inn, a tavern inn located in the back streets of Grand Trad. A beautiful Parapus woman of good character. You're damn right she's a beautiful Parapus woman. She has a common law marriage with Grius. What? Excuse me? Oh god. Oh no. No. What? Why? Oh. No. Oh god. Game, how could you break my heart like this? Why didn't she tell me? While I was confessing my love to her, because she's in a common law marriage. Thinks of his child Maria as her own. Yep. Slave classes, this is how I feel right now. Slave classes. Class of people considered so low across the kingdom that no one can be born into it. Rather, it's a restriction of citizenship imposed as a form of punishment for crimes. The criminal becomes the legal property of another fixed sentence. And during this period, any action that leads to a slave's death, participation in additional crimes, or even self-harm will result in the owner being charged. Am I missing one? It says I'm missing one. What the hell am I missing? Grius. His real name Arvid Alsis, but he goes by Grius for his work as an operative. He once caught the attention of the royal palace as a skilled mercenary and was appointed the prince's swordsmanship instructor by the former king. He was considered to be part of the prince's personal guard. As part of his duties, he also helped give fundamental training to young knights after the prince fell victim to the curse. Grius disappeared with him. He secretly returned to the capital in search of a way to break the curse. In the northern fort, he was sometimes appointed to positions of command due to the clear experience that separated him from the other soldiers. However, he lost all his men in the human attack. The weight of those losses makes him decide to handle Louise personally rather than appoint Osi or Stroll despite their qualifications. And so the day is the 5th. The kingdom of the Ukrainians' former king. Prior to his assassination by Louise, he arranged for his death to be to trigger royal magic, which prompted a competition for the throne succession in which every member of the kingdom was eligible, thus ushering in a time of unprecedented turmoil and uncertainty. His early reign was marked by substantial efforts to uphold his high-minded ideals, but his authority gradually diminished over the years. After the prince was attacked and presumed dead, he became an empty husk of his former self and stopped participating in politics. That he would prepare an elaborate, bizarre magic spell in secret, completely defying his style of reign until then, came as a complete shock to his subjects, further adding to disarray. He's a complicated character. Alright, I still have one more in here. What the hell? What the hell am I missing? Oh, Hulkenberg. How the hell did I miss that? Iceland Hulkenberg. A Rocinate lady knight met in Grand Trad. One member of the royal knights, she served the prince alongside Grius. Although the prince was formally declared dead, she believed that he survived the attack and searched for him alone. Given her social status, she was called by her family name during her travels, which she became completely accustomed to the point that she introduced herself that way. More on Hulkenberg. Hails from Hulkenberg family, one of the most prestigious noble families in Ontario. While her father and brothers rose to prominence in the world of politics, her youth was marked by merit not with her wits but her martial prowess, leaving her a black sheep among her family. In order to achieve success on her own, she overcame her family's opposition and went on to pursue a career as a knight. But after failing to protect the prince, she has been too ashamed to return home. Alright. Currency. Yes, what is currency? What is money? The reeve is the standardized unit of currency in the United Kingdom of Ukrainia. It comes in several denominations marked by size, shape, and type of coin, and ranges in value from large gold coins to average silver coins to various copper coins. Yeah, we get it. The largest denomination of reeve in Ukrainian ingot. It's ingot. I know I have a Filipina who's going to watch this and going to say something to me. That being my girlfriend, who's going to laugh at me for trying to say this word again and again and again because I cannot say it in Tagalog. It's an ingot. Oh, ingot. Equivalent to 20,000 reeve. It is rectangular in shape, fitted with a special stone to prevent forgery, and rarely seen due to its high value. The Ukrainian gold coin, or gold, who would have thought that, equals 5,000 reeve. It is a circular golden coin bearing the likeness to first king of Ukrainia, who's okay. Silver coins in two variations are called silver. This is okay. 500 reeve is around second. Regular silver coin is 1,000. Commonly known as church silver. All right. Copper coins are probably useless. Got it. A calendar. What is a calendar? King of Ukrainia uses a 5-day week in its calendar. Interesting. Flames Day, Waters Day, Arbor's Day, Metals Day, and finally Idols Day. There are 365 days in a year and 12 months. Each month has 6 weeks, except for December, which has 7. The last of which is called Idols Week and is treated as a week of rest. Okay. Names of the calendar days are based on the creation of myths and sanctism, and thus Idols Day is intended for rest and prayer. Likewise, the entire kingdom spends Idols Week in preparation for a prosperous new year. This said, towns and villages and areas where sanctism has less influence often have their own customs and names. Royal flower. A white flower associated with the Ukrainian royal family, also depicted on the national coat of arms. Though beloved Ukrainians for generations as a sign of respect to the royal family, is now custom to refrain from using the flower in familial celebrations. Until some decade ago, colonies of the flower could be seen around Grand Trad, but have since been lost because of the rapid expansion of Tradia Desert. It is said that a few natural colonies exist in present day. Knight. What is a knight? Mark of esteem granted to the Kingdom of Euphonia is recognition of military's merit, humanitarian efforts, scholastics achievements, or other noteworthy accomplishments. Those who have been knighted vow to uphold their powers in chivalrous spirit, and today many knights also vow to defend the sanctifious faith, viewing it as intrinsic part of their noble duty after it was instated as the state religion. Knights are respected in society and enjoy various privileges to match their high status. However, if any knights conduct themselves in a manner contrary to chivalric values, they are deemed as disloyal to the king and thus heavily condemned. Knights turned criminal are commonly known as fallen knights and lose all social credibility. Knights may be armed, but not necessarily members of the army. For example, royal knights serve the royal palace directly under the king. They may participate in the army under the king's command, but they are not subject to the whims of the military. Hushed Honeybee Inn. I really should have read some of these in the last 2 episodes, because there's a lot here. A tavern inn located in the back streets of Grand Trab, managed by impious named Fabian, who broke my fucking heart. That acts as Grius' secret base of operations. The first floor is known to be an unofficial meeting place for minority tribes to gather and exchange information. Fabian also broke my fucking heart again. Generally aware that Grius covert operations, occasionally even lends her cooperations. At the tavern, Fabian prepares delectable dishes for her hometown, and her food is highly popular. Redgrass roasted Bidu. Culinary specialty from the hometown of Fabian, hostess of the Hush Honeybee Inn, and lying bitch, roasted with the zesty spices and redgrass herbs. This aromatic poultry dish is supposedly so addictive, one bite will make you crave it for life. I am so hungry right now. Many customers frequent to the Honeybee indulge in this meal alone, a hidden gem in Sunshade Road. Well, alright, I think that's gonna do it for this episode. I'm gonna try something off screen. If something happens, meaning like I'm gonna ask Hulkenberg, like, hey, what do you want to do? If she says we're gonna continue and we stay in the dungeon, I'm gonna hit that record button and we're gonna go through the dungeon, and we'll probably come back and we'll have to rewatch all this shit again. But it is what it is. Nothing we can really do about it. But I'm not gonna read through all that shit again, so don't worry about it. That was a lot of reading. My throat hurts. This was a great episode. I freaking love the shit out of this game. Hulkenberg's transformation, so badass. I still think Scrolls was a little bit better. But my god, more chills. Oh, I love this game so much, bro. I love it so much. But that's gonna end it here. Thank you everyone for watching. Love you all. Thank you. Take care. Make sure to subscribe, like, do all that stuff. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.